Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to Libra Views. I'm Charlene. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Ciao. Why Princess and Ray J had me make a whole video a couple days ago just to have me up in here looking stupid. So it looked like Ray J and Princess done got back together after Princess got her ass up on Instagram and commented under Ray J post talking about he stranded her just to be back together a couple days later. Ray J went to go get his mama. He was making videos talking about how it didn't happen. Princess was making videos about how they was cheating on, how he was cheating on her, just so they can get back together. Psh, I'm done with them. I'm done with them. Summer Walker is irritating the fuck out of me. I don't know what it is. Her music is cute. She's a cute girl. But Summer Walker is irritating my motherfucking nerve, okay? So this whole social anxiety bit that she's, riding on, I'm not gonna negate that. It's mental illness, anxiety, depression, things like that affect people, not just of other races. It affects the black community, and I do know us niggas, we be quick to be like, ain't nothing wrong with you. You better sit your motherfucking ass down and keep it motherfucking moving, bitch. But the black community is even moving away from that kind of narrow mindset and kind of paying more attention to mental disabilities and things like that. So I'm not saying that social anxiety and things like that don't happen. However, Summer Walker, get over the shit. Okay, if you hold on, I gotta pick my words right because I don't want to come off as insensitive, because I do know that mental problems and anxieties and things like that really affects people. However, it is kind of hard to kind of go along with this social anxiety bit when she's constantly posting on social media. She's constantly out making videos. She's constantly out hanging out and being social with other people as a consumer of one's product and a supporter of one's art. It is kind of weird. Now she want to be going on Instagram Live and want to be doing this and snapping at people, and coming for, people that are hating on her, and coming for people like, Wendy Williams, because Wendy Williams don't understand this shit neither, and my whole thing is like, bitch, we don't see everything that's going on with you 24/7. We see enough because the way that she posts on her Instagram, we see enough of you. But we don't know what goes on with you day in and day out. So we and people on social media that you constantly are on, although you have social anxiety, but you're always on social media. But anyway, the people that are on social media and the people that listen to your music, the people that go to your shows, they only see bits and pieces. So they are only drawing conclusions on what they see. And what they see and what you say doesn't really add up. Somebody who, when they get in front of an audience, they want to act timid and shy, and they want to do this and they want to do that, and they don't want to talk, and they were scared, but you're constantly posting on, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And my whole thing is, it's like, now she's gotten her experience with doing shows. She's gotten her toes wet with being a celebrity, so to speak. So you need to make a decision, Summer, whether you want to be an artist or whether you don't want to be an artist. Point blank, period. There are performers that go out and perform while they have the flu. There are people that perform and do things and have broken bones. There are people, when you commit to being an athlete, an entertainer, a singer, an actress, whatever, you are committing to a job. And do you know how many people, do we really think that Summer Walker is the only artist that has ever lived and has ever suffered from social anxiety? From pop singers to rock stars to country singers to rappers to R&B artists to indie artists to freestyle writers to simply just producers, things like that. Do you think that Summer Walker is the only one that has ever had social anxiety? I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I'm almost kind of 100% positive that there are other artists that have come about that have had and suffered from things such as what she's suffering through. So if they can get on the stage and if they can do what they have to do, hustling and bustling, mental disabilities and all, then Summer Walker, I don't want to hear the shit. Okay? Now, and I don't understand why everybody wants to come for Wendy Williams. Nicki Minaj came for Wendy Williams. Summer Walker wanted to be coming for Wendy Williams. Everybody wanted to be coming for Wendy Williams. This is what Wendy Williams do. What I don't understand about these celebrities, and I don't know if it's because they're young, I don't know. But I really don't understand when you hear somebody, especially like a Wendy Williams. Now, don't get me wrong, Wendy Williams has a following. She's on daytime TV, and the things that she says and does, you know, a lot of people see them. But anybody that knows, anybody that's an artist that can pay money to have a PR person on their team, they know that news recycles itself within 7 days, probably goddamn sooner than that. With social media and how fast that moves, Summer, you are making it expand by even paying it any attention. You would have been better off having your people reach out to her people and having a conversation, I guess, kind of like how the Kardashians did. That's why she don't be talking shit about the Kardashians. But you would have been better off doing that than going on your Instagram live and calling out Wendy Williams. And the same thing with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, half of the time, people and bloggers and news reps and things like that, we don't even be knowing what the hell be going on until y'all respond. Because realistically, nobody is sitting at home, 11 p.m., 12 noon, 10 a.m., 1 o'clock, watching Wendy Williams every single day. People might catch clips and glimpses and clicks and that here and there, but the average person is working. Nobody really, a lot of people, they see it, they're like, oh shit, whatever, and then they move on. You guys bring it to life by responding. So, if you want to, not bring more attention to yourself and then what the negative things that news reporters and bloggers and entertainment commentators are saying, then you need to shut the fuck up and not say anything. And back to Summer Walker. Summer, if you really want people, and don't get me wrong, you don't owe the people anything. You can do however the fuck you want to do. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But then again, don't be getting on stage. Don't be getting on Instagram live complaining, talking about, oh, whatever, da, 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 da. You can move however you want to move. But if I were you, I would stop posting on social media so much, or I would continue doing what I was doing continue doing what you're doing as far as social media and as far as that. But when you get on stage, man the fuck up. Man the fuck up. It's people, millions, thousands of people that go to work and do things and force themselves to do things that don't make them feel comfortable because they have to make a living. If you have committed to being a singer, you have committed to putting out music, you need to either A, put out music. You need to A, put out music and not do any shows. But from what I understand, that's not what artists don't make money. It's not the 90s and the 80s and things like that anymore. Whereas if 100, 200,000, 500,000 people buy your records and you make all this money. No, it don't work like that. Artists make money off of touring. So I don't know how that will work, but that's one of your options, Summer. You can either make money by putting out just music, don't do no shows, whatever. Or you can go along with this social anxiety bit, and, act awkward and socially awkward while you're on stage. But then 5 minutes later, go on your Instagram and twerk and hop on dicks and do a full split and dance with your homegirls and go on live and, stare at your ass while you're on live. You can still do all that, make your music, and shut the fuck up about the social anxiety. Okay? Or just quit being a singer. Quit being a singer. From what I do believe, I think she was like had a cleaning company before she kind of got onto the music thing, which is very commendable. I mean, you started your own business. Maybe you go back to that. You don't have to talk to nobody. I'm pretty sure as somebody who cleans people's homes and things like that, you have to talk here and there to get the check and to figure out what they want. But overall, you don't have to be in front of a lot of people. So go back to that, or else shut the fuck up. I'm tired of these motherfuckers always complaining. These young motherfuckers, they just I'm young myself, but the young motherfuckers, they just complain and complain and complain. Like, girl, shut up. Do your job and go the fuck home. Okay? And that's that on that. T.I. Now, T.I. is hilarious, okay? So T.I. went on Red Table Talk a couple days ago, yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, a couple days ago, I don't know. But T.I. was on Red Table Talk, of course, addressing all this goddamn madness that was going on with his younger daughter, Deja. I'm about to call the girl Asia. Deja, and how he was going on interviews and press tours and shit, talking about how he, checks his daughter's hymen and things like that. Without going into all, like, whatever, the original video, it was very obviously very embarrassing to his daughter Deja. She deleted before she deleted all her social medias, she unfollowed him and pretty much unfollowed the whole goddamn damn family. And then she ultimately ended up deleting her social media accounts because clearly shit has just was getting like too crazy for her. And my whole thing is like, I don't necessarily disagree with him going to doctors and following up with doctors and making sure, hopefully making sure that she's healthy and not just trying to be a goddamn narc, but of course, making sure that she's not sexually active and making sure that she's healthy. And if she is sexually healthy, like, I'm not opposed to that, because here's the thing, a lot of African American girls and boys, they are raised without their father around. So, just the fact that, Deja has a caring father, whether it be misogynistic, whether it be, sexist, because he allows his son to do this and don't allow his daughter, whether it be that, it is nice to know that there is a black girl out there, and pretty much a lot of black girls, but you understand what I'm saying, a black girl out there that has a father in her life that not only takes care of her and provides her, but also is hands-on and concerned enough to make sure that she is quote unquote pure by checking her hymen, okay? I totally don't agree with him going on a national platform and saying that and embarrassing his daughter. There are a lot of things that people do in their culture. There's a lot of things, the Asians with the making, their kids really, really be into education. Whether it's white parents with, white parents, maybe perhaps letting their kids do things too early. There are all protocols and there are all parenting skills and things that people do that other people in other cultures and other people around them don't agree with. There's some people that, they don't care if their kid gets a tattoo or a nose piercing or a stomach piercing. There's some parents that will goddamn kill their kids. There's some kids that want, don't mind if you're a teenager and you're sexually fluid, as long as you know to use protection, as long as you know to use birth control and things like that. There's some goddamn parents that don't play that shit. There's some parents that are okay with their kids getting D's and C's and, a B and A here and there, but ultimately, as long as they pass their classes, then you have some parents that don't play that shit. You better bring home all A's and I tolerate one B. So everybody has different styles of parenting. Where T.I. fucked up was him going on a social platform and then saying that aloud. And then he gonna turn around and go on Red Table Talk talking about it was a lie. And that he don't do this and he don't be in the room, and ever since she turned 18, she doesn't do it anymore. A whole bunch of flip-flopping bullshit. T.I., you should have doubled down on it. You should have said, you know what? I was a protective father. I wanted to protect my daughter, make sure she came up in the right light. Should I have said that on national TV? No, it's none of y'all business. But I do not take away how I've raised my daughter because she turned out pretty good. And Deja, for what we know, is a pretty good girl. She's in college. She clearly is a goddamn virgin. She don't have kids. She's not out here thoughting and bopping, arguing, people going on Instagram Live, arguing over NBA YoungBoy and none of them niggas. So, obviously what you did worked. That's what you should have did, T.I. You should have been like, you know what, I said what the fuck I said. I meant what the fuck I said. I would do it again in a heartbeat to make sure that my daughter was okay, but I shouldn't have said it on the public platform. And you should have left it at that. So all that flipping and flopping and just to carry and I lied and this, that, save it, okay? But what kind of really stuck out to me in that interview was when he was like, and I'm only doing this for Deja. I'm not doing this for the weirdos that have things to say and things like that. T.I. could be a little bit irritating with that fake ass intellectual ass, I guess dialogue. Oh, don't mind, these are my birthday balloons. Even though my birthday was in October, my birthday balloons are still holding on strong, like they're still floating. So don't mind this little string. It's just going back and forth in the background. But anyway, T.I., you try to sound so smart that you kind of sound dumb. Don't get me wrong. T.I. is fine as wine. Ooh, T.I. is fine. You know what I'm saying? And just to put it out there, if I was Black China, I'd have got flued out too to go hook up with T.I. and Tiny could have been there too. But I'd have took that goddamn flight. But anyway, back on topic. So T.I. is fine as hell. But T.I., you try to sound so smart that you end up making yourself kind of sound a little dumb. Like, whatever. But when you want to address the people that are commenting and the people that are viewing what you say and calling them weirdos, I just think that is like the stupidest shit. I feel like when celebrities, bloggers, entertainers, when they say, oh, the people that are consuming and taking in the things that you say on a public platform, that you hope that people look at that. You hope that people that video goes viral in a sense. People don't do interviews so nobody can see them or talk about them. That's the whole reason why you do interviews. That's the whole reason why you do things. You put things out there is because you want it to go viral. You just think the people are weirdos because they're saying things that are twisting what you want the narrative to be. But stop. Celebrity, stop doing that. Stop doing that. If people want to have an opinion, you put yourself out there for people to have opinions. There's plenty of things that you can do on Instagram. You can post on social media, Facebook, Twitter. You can post things. You can disable the comments. You can disable the likes. You can, only post in your stories. You don't have to check your DMs. You don't have to feed into the bullshit, but you do. You put yourself out there. You go on public platforms. So stop with the bullshit. That shit irritates me so much when celebrities are like, oh yeah, the weirdos, the stalkers, this. Yeah, you put yourself out there so that the weirdos and the stalkers and the clockers and all that, or whatever you want to say, that the people take in what you have to say and what you're putting out there. That's why you put it out there. Okay, I hate when they do that. So T.I., you're a weirdo for going up in the doctor's room, opening up your daughter's puss and making sure that the hymen is still there. It's like, no, I'm joking. He ain't say that. But I mean, seriously, relax. Like, seriously. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I don't know. I tried to do something, make a video, with a little bit of a different, I guess look. I'm off, and I decided to, do my makeup really nice because I never really do my makeup. I think I did like a kind of okay job. I'm really basic when it comes to makeup. I just put a little concealer under the eye, a little mascara to the lash, and a little crayon to the eyebrow, and a little gloss to the lip, and I keep it motherfucking moving. So, and I still don't have foundation. There's no foundation. This is clear skin, honey. Beauty, brains, sass, and class for your motherfucking ass, okay? Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. Thank you for tuning in to Libra Views. I'm Charlene. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Like this video. Hell, share this video. Tag T.I., tag Summer, tag Wendy, tag everybody. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later.